It is exactly 7 days after officials of the Lagos State government brought down some buildings at the popular Mende Villa in Maryland, Lagos. According to the government, the structures contravened some laws of the state as they were erected on drainage systems in the area. But the affected homeowners claim that they already made provisions for the drainage. One of the affected residents whose property was demolished, Tega Ajo, described the experience as a nightmare.
It's a nightmare, really. We didn't see this coming. We didn't get any notice. There was no demolition notice. There was nothing. We've been paying our land use charge. I hear that the commissioner has been saying, several notices have been sent. We, the residents here, do not have any of all these notices. So, it's really crazy. What's next for us? We don't know. The government is not speaking to us. This has happened in 1 week. The robbers are still here. But what was the rush for?
The first time we went there was a Sunday, and we had a conversation with the residents. And that was when I said to them, I don't have the authority to reduce the width of Odo-Yalaro. I have to go back to the governor, and I have to go back to EXCO, which I did. We got the approval to reduce it from 140 to 100. Not just that. The governor said, look, we should even reduce the width from coming on the side of Mende and Arojobe, so you can spread it out. And we did that, which meant 60 came to Mende, Arojobe, Sholui, Maryland, and side of Odo-Yalaro. Instructively, we also came to engage them. And I understand. I was there with them. I spoke to those women. And I said, the rains are coming. We should let this government do what it has been voted in to do. That is, secure other people. It's overriding public interest, Ayo. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough because we have to do things that people will at times see as being wicked. You think it will suit anybody to see a building being pulled down?
All right,
no.
okay. All right.
But there were some notices, Ayo.
Yes.
They had meetings back to back with us.
The impact of the demolition has extended beyond the targeted unit, with adjacent structures also affected due to the machineries used. Concerns have been raised about the future of the estate, as residents fear that further demolitions may follow in the coming weeks or months. A unit holder in the Mende estate, Kayode Olagbeshin, raised questions about the discrepancy between the mandated 15-meter setback and the sudden demand for 40-meter by the government agencies.
We've taken time to look at the documents with the developer. And we've seen the correspondence between the developer and the Lagos State government as well, which culminated in approvals that were issued by the Lagos State government. In fact, there was a letter from the Lagos State government to the developer stating clearly that the developer was very much compliant with the 15-meter setback from the Odo-Yalaro canal, and that letter was the basis, for the issuance of the drainage permit that was given to the developer. So, what is a concern for us is that if the normal setback from the canal is 15 meters. And that was what the developer was asked to comply with, and that was what the approval was given for. Then the question to ask is that, where is 40 meters coming from?
So the families that have been rendered homeless, how are you going to compensate them? I believe an injustice has been done. The Honorable Commissioner might have been misled with the information he got. I cannot speak on behalf of the technocrat or the bureaucrat at Alausa. All I can say is what I have seen and have witnessed. No notice, no marking, no warning. Buildings just went down. And we were quite fortunate that no life was lost in the incident.
Overall, residents have urged for transparency and proper engagement from authorities when implementing such drastic measures. They emphasize the need for clear communication and adherence to established regulations. Mosumola Ogiolu, Arise News, Lagos.